Hello everybody, we're in Hall 17, stand B14, and we are here at Hanwha. And by we, I'm talking about myself, but also Ken Jun. How are you, Ken?
I'm good. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm really good. Are you happy to take me on a tour of your stand?
Yeah, I'm happy, but a little bit quite busy today, so.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Well, that's what we expect at EMO in Hanover. Right, okay, so Hanwha, you're known for producing Swiss-type machines.
Yeah, we have started to business with the Swiss type machine since 1977. It's almost 5 decades. So we are specialized into manufactures the Swiss type machine.
And Swiss type machines, let's have a look at all of these actually. We're going to show you some machines, we're going to show you some of the technology they offer. What industries are these machines serving?
You can see the order like a table. We covered every single industry, such as automotive, electronic, and all the industrial part, and especially medical ones.
And medical industry, you know, we're talking about very, very small components, aren't we?
Yes, correct.
Right, let's start off with the smallest machine that they've got here.
That's correct.
Yeah, okay, it's the XD10.
Yeah, XD10, which I think we cover from the 10 millimeter to 42 millimeter, which is the smallest machine. So
tiny footprint.
Yes, tiny one. So actually now it's making the watch part, which is one of the components in the watch. So you can see how tiny it is.
No,
okay,
that's fine, it's live. Is it in there? I don't even know if it's still in there.
Maybe missing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, we'll find that one later.
Okay.
We'll find that one later.
Yeah.
It's so tiny. I can bet. In fact,
right.
I think, can we show one here? Can you tell me a little bit more about the XD10 actually?
This is an actual part, maybe Lindsay is missed out, but this is a tiny part for the watch part. It's one of the gear inside of the watch. So you can see you cannot see it actually physically, but here is
you can see it on the screen there. So tell me more about the machine though. Why is it so capable of producing these components?
10 is one of the smallest. That means which is more precise and the more tiny part can cover. So.
You know, and the accuracies that you're achieving, what are you talking about on these type of
That's
machines?
right. The smallest machine can have to be covered more precise and more. I mean, it's have to be.
Yeah,
mandatory.
Of course. Yeah, exactly. Now let's talk about. So what's good about Hanwha machines then, Ken? Where do you think that you stand out from the crowd?
Stand out the crowd here. So.
Yeah, so what do you think is unique about Hanwha?
Unique. Hanwha is the more flexibility we have. We have the two controllers, Fanuc and Siemens. So that means customer can choose a variety of options. And then we have a little bit more flexibility here and a little bit big footprint.
This is a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger. It's like
machine.
a 42 millimeters. So it's totally different and totally complex machine. So I cannot open so.
Can we get into the machine?
Yes.
Can we get into the machine?
Into the machine? Open the door.
That's what has to happen. It's live. So let's have a look inside this machine
now.
Right. You talk about options a lot with your machines.
Yeah, it has you can see the 10 station turret. So and then all the back tool side is more than 12 tools can cover. So it is can make a chips what you imagine. So it's totally advanced and high complex technology inside.
And what about the build of the machines?
It's like more than 7 tons, so it's quite big footprint. It can cover all the making anti-vibration, and so maybe you can get the high precise part.
You don't want a machine that vibrates, yes. Of course you don't. Right, let's go and see some new technology. Now over here, this is a brand new machine, isn't it?
Yes, brand new machines, right.
And this is the XD20.
Yeah.
So what happens on this machine then?
Yeah, that is we call XD20 Type 3, third version. That is third generation. So XD20 series were the best selling models, and it upgrade the second version to third version. And it has more tools on the back side.
Let's have a look inside.
And then
more tools. What does that do? What's you achieving when you've got more tools?
More tool means the customer can cut the part with more reduced cycle time, and it effectively save the money. So that can cover the cut machine.
Absolutely. Now you said that this is the third generation, so of course when you've got each generation you're going to improve the models time and time again.
They improve a lot. So it means we actually how can I say studied for the second generation machines, and then what kind of the features we have to be upgraded.
Well, it's research and development ultimately, isn't it?
Right.
It's listening to customers and improving. This one though,
Yes.
this one I've heard is going to be ready and available to the global market in the new year.
Yeah, that's right. The XV20 model is a little bit like an upgrade model from the XV20. It has more like a little bit optimized tool layout in the inside of there. So that means a little bit a customer can easily tool up and then save the cycle time.
And the power is
Power
increased
is
in this.
the increase that
on both
both
spindles.
sides. It's right. So more than like a little bit more than 3 times than the other models. So it can beat the other competitors in the field.
And why do people need more power?
Why do more power? Because
why do you need that?
they want to push hard and they cut the more. I mean, save the time and more. Increase their productivity.
Yeah, and also be able to cut different materials as well,
That's
I'm
right.
sure. Right, let's finish off on the stand because this is quite important. Yes, you're showing off the capability of each of your machines, but it's what goes behind some of the machines as well.
Right.
Oh, just before we go to that, software, what brands did you say you're using? Remind me.
Sorry,
On the controls.
the control, we have Fanuc and Siemens right now.
Yeah, Fanuc
Okay,
and Siemens
Siemens.
controlled. And then you've got the smart factory behind all of this.
It's right. So we want to show in this show, actually not only on the new models, but also the Hanwha software called High CPS. Which can check and all the machine history and the status, so easily to monitoring and controlling all the machine remotely.
And you make this?
Yes.
You make this, so it's brilliant when you've got a machine tool manufacturer and then you're making the smart factory model behind it because it shows obviously there's no break, they're going to work
right.
together
That's
really powerfully. Is there any kind of final messages that you want to tell everyone about Hanwha? What goals have you got for the future?
In the future, we are dreaming is one of the largest, the best model in all around the world. Okay.
Yeah, I like those dreams. That's
Okay,
good,
thank you,
nice
thank you.
and positive. This is Ken on the Hanwha stand. Thank you for taking us on a tour.